Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, that is Technical Knowledge with this Swapnil. I have SharePoint site open, demo site ABC, okay, and in that I have SharePoint list called employee data, but I want to provide a high level security for this particular SharePoint list or site so that no one can make any changes or no one can view data. So like let's say if I switch to my end user, so end user can see only this thing, okay. He should not able to create or edit any views, or if he want to make any changes on an existing item, he should not. If I click on edit, it doesn't make any sense because no data is appearing. Means he is not able to view any data or particular row or employee ID data or something like that. If I again go to any ID, right, any ID, and if I see, I don't it doesn't make any sense, right, because he's not able to see what is exactly name of employee or these things, employee, employer, or other related things that I have added like address and all, okay. But if I go to this site, this is my personal view that I have created and I have edit access, okay. So let's consider a scenario like if you are a owner or something, and for you only you can view all this data, but for the end user you don't want to showcase that data because all your data is available on a Power App and all operations you have to do it on a Power App site. So let's say in worst case also, if he get the link and he should not able to do anything like that. So this level of security we can create or we can implement in a SharePoint list. I will show you that how it's very easy, and you have to follow just two steps. First you have to do a view related thing, and second is the form related thing. So let's start from the basic, and then I will show you. So first thing is we'll start with this view. Currently I have two views, all items and SK all item personal view, okay. So this one is my personal view that I have created personally, okay. If you are not aware about this, then I have added a link in the description so that you can get the idea about the house, what are the views and how you can create, okay. But so all item is the default view, and if you see, if let's say this particular site or list has been shared with 100 employees, then all 100 employees, if they have a list, a link, then he can visit this particular all items section, because SK all items is a personal view, so he will not no one can view this particular view because this is a related to the personal level. So that let's say if you are end user, you can create from your side, only you can see it, okay. So let's talk about the all items. All items will be a default view, so that everyone, I will show you the list setting. And if you go to list setting, if you see, all item is the default view, okay. So default view and SK is nothing ticked over here, okay. So this is my personal view, all items is the default view, so that everyone can view whatever column you want to showcase over here, all end users can see that, okay. So because we want to provide a security, because all our operations will be doing on a Power App site, so what we'll do is we will hide all these items so that no one can view this particular data, okay. Because HR side, if you talk about, these are the sensitive data, right, employees data, so no one can view. So for that, what we have to do is, currently I have member access, okay, member access, so that I can make any changes, okay. In a SharePoint site you can have owner or a member, okay, owner, member, these are the two main access. So members means that particular user can, let's say if I provide member access, then that particular user can delete any SharePoint list in the site, but he cannot delete any site, okay. This particular site, only owner can delete the site, otherwise he can do all the operations like adding data and removing data, adding views, removing views, add multiple SharePoint list or document libraries, or deleting multiple document libraries and all these things, okay. So for always remember, if you always consider to provide only a contribute access to the end user, so that he will get restricted access. Again, that's a totally different topic. I will I will provide you more details on that side, okay. So currently for all items, I will click on edit current view. I don't want to show any data, so what I will do is I will remove ID also. I will just provide app created by, and if you go down, I will click on OK, and you have to just refresh it. Now app created by, no one can see the data or particular ID, so that he can open and make any changes. This is the first level of security you can provide, because this is a default view, right? now no one can make any changes, and we will end user will provide access where he cannot make any views or edit existing views, right? So this is the first level of security you can provide. Second thing is, let's say if I edit, then only you can view the data, right? Anything, if you click on any ID, you can see the data. Okay, so we want to restrict this data also. So how we restrict this? So the data is opening in the form, so we have to make a changes on the form. Okay, so for that what we will do is we will again go to list setting, and there is an atom, and in under the atom there are different fields, but we are not able to see that atom. So what you have to do is, first you have to click on advanced setting. Under that you have to click on allow management of content types. You have to click on yes and just scroll down and click on OK. Means atom is the content type, and in that content type there are different columns. Okay, now if you see atoms is available, you have to click on it, and inside that there are different fields. Okay, now we will not delete anything, we will just hide it. So click on all these column types and click on hidden. Okay, again you have to do all this to miss whatever you have column. Okay, currently I have 4 to 5 different columns, so I will do one by one. I will click on hidden. Okay, project name, again hidden. Okay, don't click on a remove otherwise it will remove. Total experience, project status. Okay, hide. Okay, title is, I want to hide title also, means all these things. Okay, now if I go back to my list, now let's see. If I click on edit, only attachment is available, otherwise nothing is visible. We cannot hide attachment, so that's the one thing only. Otherwise, if you see over here, nothing, no means we have initially we have multiple fields, right? No multiple fields are appearing currently, right? And yeah, but if you go on my SK personal view, so I can see the data. Okay, I have that visibility, but I will switch to the different user now, and let's see how it looks. Okay, so now I have provided restricted access. Okay, so that he cannot, if he want to add a fields and in the views and see the data, no, he cannot make any changes, because I have not provided him the access to make any changes on the views. He can only use a by default view, and if he click on any link, then only the attachment will appear. Okay, otherwise no other data he can see, he or she can access it. So this is the second level of security that we have provided. So first thing is what we have done is we have hidden the fields from the views, and second thing is we have hidden the columns from the forms. So this, if you apply these two things in your SharePoint list, then your data will be secured and no one can make or view any sensitive data from your SharePoint list. Particularly this is more interesting, or this should be applied to the lists that are connected to the Power Apps forms. Okay, so in case if the link is accessible to end users, then also in that case he cannot make any changes, because data will be not visible. Okay, so this is how you can apply the things and security to the SharePoint list. I hope you like this video. If you like, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.